Right, today we are doing a review on a Pixel wireless lavalier microphone. This is a receiver and a transmitter, and it costs around about 129 to 130 pound. And as always, I will stick a link in the video description so you can go and check it out. So this is it here. We'll have a quick look around the box. So it says vocal air wireless microphone system. Like I said, you get a transmitter and a receiver. So you get RX receiver, TX transmitter, 17 metre operating distance. Hopefully you won't be travelling that far away from the receiver. 6 hour operation, which should be perfect. Built-in microphone, well, hopefully anyway. UHF transmission, real-time monitoring, OLED screen. So should have a nice display on it as well. And warning, to prevent possible corrosion damage, do not use or store in an area with no near corrosion chemical. Makes sense anyway. So with that, I'm going to get my little knife out and open up the box, see what you get for your money. Right, so I've got my knife, let's cut her open. Try not to damage it, Yorkie. There we go, perfect. So it comes in a nice little case actually. That is a really nice case. It smells like plastic. Yeah, it smells really nice. So it has a little handle on it for carrying about. That's really good. That is quite impressive. Right, let's open her up. Right, so what do we have in here? Let's get all the little bits out. We'll start with these bits first. See what they are. There's quite a few bits and all, isn't there? Well, let's get everything out. So what's that? User guide. Sign up to be a product tester. Oh look, you can be a product tester. Okay, we'll have a read on that sometime. Oh, and they're small. They look bigger on the website, on Amazon's website. And that is everything you get in the box. So let's have a look. Let's see how small these things really are. Like I said, they do look bigger online. So it's a clip-on one, which is nice. Headphones, microphone. So this must be the transmitter. Wireless microphone system. USB connection, that'd be for charging it up. We will have to charge it up. On-off button. And a little tear off. Leave the tear off on there for now. So this must be the receiver. Hopefully I've got it round the right way. We will find out in a second. So another clip-on belt, power again, microphone. Oh, perhaps that's the receiver. Yeah, I think that's the receiver. Sorry about that. Got it round the wrong way. Wireless microphone system. USB charging. What you got here? So you got a plus and a minus. And looks like your settings. Not 100% sure because I haven't read the instructions yet. So there's your receiver and transmitters. So it comes with a cold shoe or hot shoe. I can never remember which way round these are. Is it cold shoe or hot shoe? I don't know. Right, let's have a look at these again. So they've both got plus and minuses on them. So they both look like transmitters and receivers. So which one's a TX and which one's the RX? Right, that's got to be the receiver because it has a headphone socket, so you can actually listen to whoever's talking on here and listen to how good a quality it is or not. And so this has got to be the transmitter. So it takes a microphone and it's got a built-in microphone. That makes sense. So connect to microphone or you can use a built-in one. Yeah, that's really good. That's quite clever actually. So I'm glad I sussed that out. So yeah, they look really tiny. There's not a lot of weight there neither. Feel very light. So that's your cold shoe or your hot shoe. Like I say, I can't remember if it's cold shoe or hot shoe. Right, let's get it out of the bag. So this will be for connecting this to the device that you're going to be recording on. So that will plug into your camera or your recorder, anything like that. So yeah, perfect. What's this baby here? Right, so this is another connection. Well, hang on, it tells you on here. This is for your phone cable. So that's a good guess. Camera cable. So that is for your camera or your recording device. This one here is slightly different. As if you look at it, there's 3 rings on it, 3 black rings. That one has 2 rings. So that is for a recorder or camera. And the 3 rings will work for your phone. Has 3 rings because your phone needs to recognise it in a different way to how your camera recognises it. So that's how that works. So that will go into there like so. Or actually, that wouldn't. So that will go into there like so. So that will go in now and connect to your phone. That end needs to go into your phone. That end needs to go into there. That's how that works. Get them out of the way. Right, let's do another bag. This looks like a USB charger. So is it 1 or is it 2? So, oh, it's a nice bit of Velcro there actually. Bit of Velcro, that's handy. Rubber band. Oh, that's a nice long lead. I reckon that's probably 800, maybe 1,000 long. Yeah, nice long lead. So that looks like a USB Type-C connection. So that would go into what? Oh, look, goes into there. So that plugs into there. There. And same on that one as well. So USB. So yeah, nice length. Oh, and there's another one. I believe that's another one for the other one. So that's good. So you've got 2 of these. Which would be perfect. There you go. So I will have to charge them up in order to test them, to make sure they can do what they say they can do. So they're both about, I don't know, 1,000. I will measure up and put it up on the video. Oops. Right, so that one clicked in. That one didn't make clicking in, but I'm sure it's in. Oh, it did that time. That's just me. And hopefully the microphone. Yeah, it's a microphone. Again with some Velcro around it to make it nice and tidy for when you put it away. Again, a very good length, probably 1,000. Like I said, I will have a measure up. Is that the same length as that? I would have thought so. It's about the same. It feels like about the same. No, the microphone one's actually longer, so I will have a measure up. Microphone is about the same quality as what I'd expect on any other microphone. Cabling feels quite nice actually. Quite sturdy. Well made. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have a look tidy up. Yeah, what I'm going to do now is charge her up, turn her on, and we're going to have a listen. I'm actually using a wireless microphone right now, so it'd be interesting to find out how different she sounds, or will it just sound the same? We will find out in a minute. So with that, I'll be back. Right, so she's all charged up and ready for use, and I've plugged in the receiver straight into my recorder, this baby here, and I'm using the onboard mic to start with. I will plug in the other mic, but I wanted to see what it's like with just the onboard one. One of the things I had to do was adjust this. I had to turn the mic down because it was peaking maximum, so had to adjust that, turn that down to make sure it wasn't too loud. And that's basically where I have my other mic set. So you should, hopefully, it should either sound exactly the same or near enough the same, hopefully, with no background noise whatsoever. So normally I hit about between 10, maximum of 12, or minus 12, normally. And that's it in 10, so that's about perfect. And like I said, hopefully the sound is coming out nice and clear. But like I said, I haven't listened to it myself yet. I will have a listen and I might have to redo this video if it's no good. Right, so now we're going to plug in the lavalier mic, and basically all I have to do is plug that in now. That's it. So this will have to go on my body, because that's where they normally go, and that's going up to a bit higher, so that's picking up a better sound. So like I said, we are now using the mic that came with it. This is not the mic I normally use. This is the actual one that came with the unit itself. And yeah, it is going a bit higher, so I might again have to turn it down, but I'm not going to touch it yet. I want to make sure, you know, we can hear it and how it sounds. And what I'm going to do now, I am going to walk down to the bottom of my garden, and my garden is about maximum just under 90 foot long. And I wouldn't thought you want to go any further than that anyway when you're using one of these. So that's what we're going to do right now. So give me a second while I get my shoes on. Right, so I've been in, I've adjusted my audio settings on my recorder. I've adjusted the settings on this and on the receiver as well to get the best possible sound that I can get. I've also adjusted the channel. I played about the channels, and for me, channel 25 seems to be about the best. I can hear some hiss, and I can pick up some interference when I'm walking about. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a listen to it now and see how good or how bad it is right now without me doing any more editing or adjustments. I think I've got it about right, but like I said, these things, whether you buy a cheap microphone or an expensive microphone, you will have to play about all the settings, whether it be on your camera, on your phone, and on the microphone kit, whatever you buy, you have to play about and just get it right. Just tweak it. So that's what we're going to do right now. So what I'm going to do, walk down to my shed, and I'm going to be quiet for a couple of seconds, have a listen to it, see what it sounds like. But you will pick up some sort of interference, whether it be, you know, radio frequencies, I don't know, but the chances are it will probably pick up some frequencies as I'm walking down and when I walk back. Perhaps, maybe, maybe not. We will find out in a second. So the reason I'm holding the transmitter is because I want to keep it away from my body, because if I have it in front of me, my body can interfere with it as well. And if it's inside a building, or the transmitter or the receiver's in a building and the other one's outside, again, they will get interference from the building. So I don't know what's under this ground, whether there's any electronics running through. I doubt it, but maybe in the air there might be some electronics running. So that's about 70 odd feet, so not too far away. Hopefully the sound is pretty good. Don't forget, this costs about £129, £130. It does sound like a lot of money, but they do say you get what you pay for. Hopefully the sound quality is really good. We're going to find out right now. So with that, I'll be back. Right, I've had a listen to it, and before I tell you what I think about it, let's do some of the negatives. And one of them, when I first started recording on my camera using this, I was getting hiss in the background. So what I've done, I've turned the microphone settings on the camera, I've turned it right down to -12, and that cured it, so it came out perfectly after that. The other one is I was picking up some interference, and this area, for some reason, I seem to get a lot of interference on wireless microphones. Not just on this one, but on most of my wireless microphones, they do seem to pick up some sort of interference. Whether it be indoors or outdoors, I do tend to get some sort of interference. The best way you can get around this is to experiment with different channels. I currently have it on channel 25, just to try and cure that problem, and hopefully you will notice a very good improvement. There was a bit of distortion down at the bottom of the garden that you can hear, and I think that was about the only bit that I heard coming out of this settings. So like I said, I haven't tried all the channels yet because there's 39 and that would take me quite a while to keep going back down and trying it, coming back and see which one is the best. Not sure if it would last 6 hours recording. I mean, look at the size of this thing, it's tiny. But it might do, I don't know. I tested it for about just over 4 hours. You know, and I'm thinking to myself, would it last 6 hours? I don't know. The other thing it says it can do is up to 70 meters. Again, I don't know because I haven't tested it. I went to the bottom of the garden and I thought, you know, 70 meters is quite a long distance. So I didn't really test it for that. So with that, do I think it's worth the money? £130 or just under £130. Yes, considering the size of it and considering what you get a lead for your recorder to plug into your recorder or your camera. You get a separate lead to plug into your phone, which is unusual. And now I think that's very good just for them two parts alone. Quality wise, it is very good. It does sound a bit different to my other microphone, but if you're not happy with the microphone, you can just unplug them and swap them over. Interference wise, it's about average. Like I said, I've had a few of these microphones now, different size ones and that, and they can all pick up some sort of interference at some point. And unless you're going to spend megabucks, which I'm not, you know, you're never going to cure that. The only way you can cure it is, like I said, experiment with channels. Changing the channels is probably the best answer for that. So £129, yeah, I think it's worth the money. Definitely gets my thumbs up. I mean, look at the size of this little baby. And the fact that you can use the onboard microphone as well is an added bonus. That's quite a clever idea. And it's so tiny. You could easily put it in your pocket and forget all about it. It's even now. So with that, if you like this video, give me the thumbs up. If you didn't, give me the thumbs down and please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I've lost it.